Every now and then a Redead has to wake up and think, what am I willing to put up with today? Not fucking this. Not eating some plant garbage. I'm a grown boy. I need meat, not plants. Deities will do, but anything short of meat, well, that just doesn't get the old tummy a-grumbling now, does it? Hey there friendos, Newbornkilik here, and I apologize to the probably 10 or 15 people I gave severe anxiety to just then, but figured it was the perfect opening to a brand new series that I'd like to try out for the channel called The Legend of Zelda Mythbusters, where we'll take a look at some of the more interesting aspects of The Legend of Zelda, or Mario. Any game really would work out, but I have just a sneaking suspicion you're going to want to see more Zelda than anything else, which is perfectly fine. In this very short introductory episode of The Legend of Zelda Mythbusters, I wanted to look at the Redead and Gibdo, as we'll find out later, and why exactly they won't attack either the Deku Scrub or the Goron, as we've seen in the gameplay in the background most likely.
Bonus fact.
In Ikana Canyon, if you stop one of the Gibdo that is circling the house here, they actually all just kind of walk in place until that Gibdo gets back in order or is defeated. Now, I never knew this as a kid because honestly, why would I ever have even messed with it that much? But the more you know. So what are some of the potential reasons for why the Gibdo and Redead would not consume both Goron and Deku Scrub? Well, have you ever tried to eat a rock? Aside from that, there may have been some issues getting the Gibdo and Redead to actually conform to the models of the Goron and the Deku Scrub. Outside of that, the Gibdo and Redead are loosely based off of zombies and mummies, two things which we very commonly associate with eating humans or brains or meats. Most of the Redeads we can actually see, grab on and bite our heads because they want our brains. Now, I don't necessarily think that this means that there is no brain in the Goron. More just that it sees the hard, rocky outer shell and just says, nah, you know what? I'm not interested in even trying. There is, however, one little interesting piece, and that's that they actually have a stunned animation when they get too close to a Goron or a Deku. They actually get that kind of like knockback, like they just came out of a stun or they just received a hit. Probably this is game design, just a way that will interrupt them if they should get too close to the Goron or the Deku Link. Then they will be interrupted. However, delving into the lore, which is something that we tend to do with great frequency here, maybe they're protected. Maybe the Goron and the Deku are just more innocent in some way than the Zora or the Hylians here. I would be interested to see if the same thing would happen in Ocarina of Time. I would assume so. Then again, there is no transformation in Ocarina of Time, so I really can't know. It's kind of my little headcanon here that the Goron and the Deku are actually protected by the goddesses for whatever reason. All I'm saying is that the Hylians are the ones with the Shadow Temple, and who knows what those fishy folk are up to. They could be doing any sort of dastardly things under the sea, and we would never know. Cue the twisted Little Mermaid music. Under the sea, we're pulling in people, everyone's drowning under the sea. Yikes. A little fun headcanon for you. Awkward singing aside, that does conclude our video for today. If you have any ideas for little concepts, lesser known facts about the Zelda games or Zelda universe, ideally they would be gameplay related or smaller Easter eggs that we can take a look at. Future episodes will probably be a little bit longer, or at the very least cover, 2 to 3 topics per video. This is just kind of a pilot, and I wanted to throw it out there just to get the ball rolling. Anyway, I'm Newbornkilik, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out.